Hi everyone, my name is Kayla. Today I'm going to show you LimeLight's Botanical Foundation in Olive 2. As you can see, I have some redness, I have freckles, sun damage, a couple blemishes to cover up. This foundation is amazing. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to apply it. My favorite way, I'm going to do half my face so you can see the coverage between one side to the other. And then I'll show you the other way. I love to use the Blenderful Sponge by LimeLight. I'm just promise me you'll listen to what I'm saying. This sponge is not like other sponges. Trust me, I tried to be cheap. I tried to go buy the cheap ones so you can get like 20 for $5. They are not the Blenderful. And you'll notice a difference in your makeup and then you'll be wondering why. So first thing I did, I cleansed my face. I did my moisturizer. I put on some of this primer spray. If you've never used LimeLight's primer spray, trust me, it's not like any others. Those silicone primers, I think they make my makeup fall off faster. I don't know about you, but this one does not. It's an actual primer. So I like to use the broad side of my sponge and get a pretty good coat of foundation on it like that. And then I'm going to stamp it on. Now I'm just going to do this side of my face so that you can see kind of the coverage. So I just like to stamp it on. You can press and roll, whatever makes more sense to you. But I don't recommend wiping like this because it doesn't really give you the good coverage. You're actually just moving the makeup from one side to the other. And then I just pick up more product as I need. I do like to use a sponge that's been a little damp because then I don't think that the product absorbs into the sponge as much, and it also helps give a more dewy look when you apply it with a moist sponge. Moist, everyone hates that word, I'm sorry. Damp sponge. I get yelled at every time I do a video with that word, the M word. I guess I just think of cake. I think of cake when I hear that word. Not everyone does. Anyway, so already you can see how much the redness it covers up. And then I always bring it down my neckline. And I do kind of wipe more than dab on my neck just because it's a larger area to cover. And I just want it to blend. Seriously, like, I don't even have cystic acne like I used to. But you can still see the huge difference. Like, this side of my face looks like an even skin tone. It's glowing. It looks hydrated. This side of my face, you can see my redness, my freckles. So look how easy that was. That took like 10 seconds. Another thing you can do is you can use a brush. If you are going to use a brush, I recommend one with bristles that have like the higher of it bristles and the shorter ones. This is a buffer brush. That's what I would recommend if you're going to use a brush. You can also add in Must Do or One Drop Wonder. You can add in moisturizer like our Calm Balm or our skin therapist. You can also add in Liquid Sunshine, which is our body bronzer, if you want more of a glowing look to match, like if you bronzed everywhere else to match, you could do that. So if you're going to use this brush, I like to do a buffing little circles. I think the brush takes a little bit longer. Some people prefer it. I love the sponge, but the brush is nice too. If I don't have any clean sponges, sometimes I'll use my brush. You can see the coverage isn't quite as good at first, but you can run over the top of it with more product and just keep adding more as you would like. You can really tell that redness completely covers up, which is awesome. If you're struggling with cystic acne or regular breakouts, or if you just have discoloration in your skin, most people don't have an even skin tone. I always like to bring it up to my hairline so I don't have that line of demarcation where that redness starts. Just like that. You can keep adding more if you'd like. One thing that's great about this foundation is it doesn't feel cakey. It's not like a liquid foundation, it's a wax. It kind of sits on the surface of your skin, but it just provides an amazing coverage without completely soaking into your skin. Look at how that redness has completely disappeared. Just because I'm doing a video, I'm going to go ahead and use the sponge just to dab out any brush strokes so that it all looks even. So there you have it. My Olive One foundation. You can do your eyelids. Some people don't like to do their eyelids. I think that our foundation makes a really nice base for applying eyeshadow. But there you have it. Look at that. That amazing coverage. It does such a good job. Not very much product is used, and it doesn't feel heavy. It's so light and fresh. You can also follow up with a powder. I always get lots of questions about our powder because people are always thrown off base that it's white. It's actually translucent powder. This is not an HD powder. If you've ever taken a picture with a flash with an HD powder and you look like a ghost, that's why. This is not. It's translucent. Just dab it where you're normally oily or where you get shiny. This is a great one to carry with you because you won't have to reapply your foundation throughout the day, but you might want to add powder where you get oily. That's what I do. Just like that, you have a flawless complexion. It's so easy with LimeLight foundation. We have a ton of shades. Message your beauty guide and find out what shade is perfect for you. Trust me, once you try this foundation, you won't want any other.